Tonight. Hello. I am here and I'm happy and I'm ready to hopefully have a good day. Ooh, the light isn't even on. That's why it was kind of dark here. I was like, it seems quite dim. Maybe it's the prospects of the future we all face. It was just the light, just the lamp. Silly me. Um, no, but it's been multiple. It's been about a fourth of a fortnight, if I'm doing my math correctly, since the last time we have spoken, you and and kind of bummed. Kind of bummed that it's been so long. I don't have much to do. Well, that's not true. I have a bit to do, but I've also been doing a bit by my lonesome. So, I do have to grab some glue. Hopefully, I'll remind myself of that after stream. Because I gotta glue together some of the like fake planets I made. Well, I hope they're not real planets. That'd be quite a feat of engineering. But um yeah, today is going to be more of the same. We're going to be finishing this rocket ship. We're going to be doing a few other things. Um yeah. What else is there to even do? Who knows really in life? Um Ooh, that works. That's good. That's good. Where is my pencil? Where is my pencil, please? Here it is. Draw it on the side that already has drawing on it. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow. Almost there. It's a little bit there. We gotta push it a little bit just to be good and ready for the stream, but I have to. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Maybe if I can gather up the will, I'll fortify myself and do some singing to practice the carols tonight. But I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? There, I think that gets the thing across, and we can always make it shorter. We can't always make it larger. Some good rule of advice whenever you're doing any subtractive art form. Decreasing it is always what's going to be happening. So you should shoot big in all cuts, all carvings, all shavings. Shoot bigger than what you need. Otherwise, you are dancing on a hair's thread. But otherwise, how was y'all's weekend? Mine, thank you so much for asking, was quite well. Um, I had few things to do, but I think that's kind of the glory of a nice weekend. I did have, though, um, quite a lot of snow. This was the first snow. Well, not first snow. We snowed a little bit earlier in the month, but this is the first like big-ish snowstorm that we had in New York. I'm kind of pumped. Um, Apparently we're supposed to be getting quite a lot of snow this year, and I'm rather excited. This is the most beautiful time of the year, in my opinion. So hopefully, maybe it'll spark. The muses will deign me with a spark of inspiration. But I don't know. Maybe I'm so sparked up already. Who can really improve on such greatness that I've already done? See, that's a good Greek myth right there. An artist so full of himself that he shuns the muse's inspiration, looking for his own, or like feeling his own, feeling, oh, I can come up with my own ideas. I don't need the muses to hold my hand. And then he loses himself. That could be good. Um, ooh, I do usually. So I always have like a drink. Some people snack when they stream. Some people do whatever. I so I rarely have to get up. Just drink liquids, and I was like, I have a novelty soda. Why don't I pop it out on stream? So I'm gonna be drinking this today. It's non-alcoholic. Don't you fret, but hope it's not all shaken up. I actually don't know if this is gonna make like a big pop when I open it up. Ooh. Ow. That shit hurt. Look at my thumbs, dude. Oh, it is strong. It's very like the sweetness just kind of expelled from it like a spell. I'm quite sure this is like a not knockoff, but like inspired by Harry Potter butterbeer. I actually don't know if butterbeer is a real thing, but looks good. We're gonna give it a little bit of a taste today. Who knows? Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's garbage that no one wants to even touch. But I suppose we'll see. Oh, that. Oh, okay. That. Holy shit. That's going back in the cellar, dude. Jesus. It's not. Oh, that was strong. I was shocked when I took a sip of it. It's like. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm trying to have it like ruminate in my mouth. It's definitely a flavor. I don't know what flavor it is because it's just such a shock to the system. But it's like a noticeable flavor. And all flavors, you might be like, well, flavors are like supposed to be noticeable. I mean, like it's like when I opened the bottle, I already knew it was gonna be pretty strong. But I popped it open, and it was just like fumes from some exothermic reaction just like percolated in the area. Oh, that was crazy. And it's not bad. It's like I don't know, it's like have any of you ever tried the salt that goes on sour candy before? I've had that once before. And it's not a bad flavor. It's just so strong. Like ridiculously like ooh cringe back. It's just such a pure it's kind of like vanilla extract actually. That's what I was like thinking in my head. It does taste a lot like vanilla extract. If any bakers are out there, every baker worth their salt has tested out what vanilla extract actually tastes like. And if you haven't, you're a fake baker, fake fan. But ooh, Ripers. I wonder. Let me fold. So I have it like this. I wonder if the tip not showing could look good. Let me fold this back. Ooh, that does look good. Oh, hopefully I cut straight. Ooh, okay. I think I did good. Look at that. I need to glue it down before I do any more like adjustive cutting. How's it going, man? It is. It's supposed to be going around, or I'm thinking about having it like rocket past the like panel every once in a while as like the stop motion thing. Have you been Punch? It's been a few days since I've streamed, so I'm a little out of the loop. I'm a little lagging in like the muscle memory, but I'll pop back in rather quickly. How you doing? I think I'll make the porthole out of this like cyan-ish teal green. And that will look good. Oh, I need a very small circular thing. Hmm. All right. Okay. If it's going, it's going, man. I get that though. Are you like, is it going in like a, it's been kind of shitty way, or it's been going in like a literally nothing's happened and I'm bored out of my mind way? Because I can kind of see both ways. You know what I mean? You just came back from your, I'm not gonna psychoanalyze you, but I'm gonna do a little bit of psychoanalyzing. You just came back from your first, presumably, year of college. You're like so used to the hustle and bustle, and then you come back to your hometown, or you come back to your whatever, uh, and you're like, what do I do? You know what I mean? I get that. I can see how be a little bit of a shock. What in my room? In this room, small enough cap. Ooh, speaking of that, look at this thing. I'm gonna be hopefully drinking this thing on stream, and it's the most pungent soda you'll ever even like think of. It. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of vanilla extract flavored. There's no alcohol in it, but holy crap! Like I can just, you can. It has the same level of like intensity of flavor as a normal soda by smelling it. It's the kookiest thing I've ever like been around. It makes weird ass noises too. Oh. I don't know if I'm that good, but I am good at noticing cliches. Non-alcoholic, don't worry. And I didn't fill this thing with brandy or whatever. Ooh, actually, my genius mind has found a solution to my problem. A battery. I don't know what type. What it's called. Here, let me see if I can read this weird gibberish. Oh, flying cauldron. That's a weird C. Flying cauldron butterscotch soda. Yeah, that's butterscotch. It's the most intense. I enjoy novelty sodas. I think they're funny. I have a whole collection of glass bottles for novelty sodas, but some of them are like, I don't taste them because they taste great. I taste them because they're like interesting. Holy crap! That like I have it actually right next to me. All my bottles. I have a cool one. That's ooh, this thing. I mean, it's just cola, but this is just a really neat bottle I've found. And I have like other weird ones like that. I'm sure my microphone, I don't know actually, but I think my microphone cuts like lowers down really sharply once I step like 2 feet away. And I, I don't know if I even like butterscotch. Like that's the thing. It's not a bad soda. It's just holy shit. What happened to this battery, dude? I don't know if that's safe. Can you see this? Like uh I think it's just hmm. I do collect sodas as like a one-time thing where I'm like I see it randomly in a convenience store or in a place that I'll probably never visit again on the road of like a road trip. I have like fleckles from my chair, like plastic from my chair. Can you see this like dent? It shines a little bit, but I can't like focus. Maybe there. Focus. Camera, focus. Oh, it just focused. Damn it. Why did I move it away? It does look worrying. Ah, I'm sure it's fine. Batteries aren't like kaboom explosives. They're kind of just like if you cut them in half, they'll leak and like be gross explosives. But let's just get what I need it for done so I don't have to work with it any longer, I guess. There we go. But I do say, and this is my advice for literally anything ever, so take it with a grain of salt. I think it solves a lot of problems, but that could be because, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Whatever. If you are like feeling kind of in the dumps, just pick up a hobby. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like this is for a lot of advice. But people hear like words of wisdom and they're like, I've heard it a million times before, back when like they weren't suffering from the problem that the words of wisdom are for. And so now that they hear it afterwards, they kind of devalue it in their head, being like, well, I've heard this before. I haven't actually acted upon it, but I've heard it said to me. And so I don't know if it, well, they could have acted upon it previously and just not have done it right or something. I don't know. Like the whole, oh, I'm feeling depressed, let me go work out. And then they do like a week of working out and they think they're going to gain like uber bodybuilder muscles and like be happy again. That's not the reason working out makes you happy. Um, that could also be a reason. Anyways, I think a lot of people kind of devalue words of wisdom, but for feeling like out of the loop or depressed, I like picking up something weird or new or falling back on an old hobby that I haven't done in a while for some reason or another. Really, any like change in the way you're doing something helps, I think, at least. Let me cut it like that. Because if you're just like sitting there wallowing, there's no change in stimuli in which to like alter your ideas. Because mind over matter works to some extent, but you can't just like will away the blues, you know what I mean? A bit of melancholia, as they used to call it back in ye olden days. So like a change in stimuli helps, even in a small way, for you to like latch on to. But I could just be preaching to a choir here, and you're this multi-talented individual. I don't know, man. I'm certainly no Renaissance man. I merely wake up every morning with bad ideas of new art projects. I render a few from the ether, and I'm like, okay, this could work. I do them. I'm no man of many skills. I think that's good. Shit, that's like right in the sun's. In the sun. The sun! It's right in the lights view. I just need glue. I don't have like a glue stick. And this is missing something. Oh, I know what it's missing. It's missing a gray band here. Like a band to be where like the thruster is. I think that's what it's missing. I marvel at my own like aptitude, my own mental amazement. Or actually, wait one moment. Again, another idea flummoxed me with how awesome it is. I think, do I not? What? This is ridiculous. Do I not have sound? How do I don't even know how to fix this. Oh, dude, I really hope I do. Damn. Lurk away, Tasty. How? Oh, I don't have sound right now. Oh, yeah, I have a bad reading comprehension level as well. I could write out subtitles in the chat every time I speak. No. Lurk away. I should probably type lurk away if she doesn't have sound, correct? I don't know. Why don't we? Why don't we just be welcoming? Away. Not like go away, but lurk continuously. I wonder if I bend this back and I put it here. That looks good, and then does that look good? I feel like it needs to, the things need to be broken up. like the thruster or the flaps on on the rocket that are supposed to like make sure it stays on course are supposed to break up or be broken up by this. So I think another color needs to come into play here. Maybe I can do the teal again, perhaps. Mayhaps I could do the teal again. We'll see. Probably shouldn't have thrown. Oh, that was loud. Oh, look what I found. And it just so happens to go over this perfectly. Ho, 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 ho. Another victory for me, as I do say. Yet another conquest under my belt. I could add blue. Is this not blue enough? I guess I could add a smaller circle of blue. You're right. You're right. I'm foolish for questioning you. I'm not cutting in on screen, am I? Don't answer that. I already know. Today we take a cool look at this poor. Oh, I can't. I need to hold it, but if I hold it, okay, this is better. You see, you can flip the paper to get a better handhold. Easy peasy. Don't cut my finger off. Wah! That was risky. One errant swipe and my digit would be dissected. That was pretty good, actually. Damn, don't you dare dissect my digit, dude. Dude! This isn't turning. And the scissor. Okay, I was being quiet. Okay, does that look good? Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. If I cut this off, that was such a weird way of cutting it, but it's so small. I can't like cut it. You can't cut it with the cool kids without having a few tricks of your own. You know what I mean? Damn. Come on. There we go. Whew. Look at that. Supposed to go right here and be. Oh. I cut without measuring. Now it looks ugly. Okay. I'm just gonna freak y'all out, especially Tutti Frutti if she has no audio. Just me, like, I wonder if she's like thinking this is an ad promotion. No alcohol. Just a silent brand promotion. I don't know if I like the flavor or not. That's the, oh, it's so pungent. It's like the most, it is butterscotch. I didn't read it before, but it is so butterscotch. I originally thought, oh, it's like, vanilla extract flavored. It is so butterscotch, it gets down to like being the essence of scotch and butter. Can you hear that? Wait. Why didn't it make the noise? It goes boom, 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 glug, glug. Wait. What the fuck? It doesn't make the noise. That's ridiculous. Wait. Corked. Okay. That's enough goofing around with the bottle. Glug, 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 glug. Hmm. Why are you not cutting well? Hmm. Hmm. Why is this so difficult? Vexing. Ye foul trickster. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay. I think I have it to like relative fit, maybe. It's probably not going to be perfect, but I think that might add to it. You know what I mean? There, this goes there. This goes here. How does that look? Is that your favorite rocket ship? Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, going through the sky. There we go. It might be good. I think that is right in the glare. That is pretty all right. A little wonky in the bottom thing, but you said more blue on the window, and I am nothing but a servant to the whim of those watching. And I do agree, actually. So I'm going to get my most pungent blue and see how I can add a little smaller circle to that window, or maybe a bigger one. Do you think? Because I see what you're saying with the blue. This is the strongest blue I got. I see what you're saying with the blue, but I don't know if this is too small. You know what I mean? Like that was already difficult to cut, the little baby bit. Maybe like a real. Think about how this looks. Should it go in the center or on the like outside rim? Like make a bigger one on the bottom so you can put it on. You get what I'm saying, right? You're picking up what I'm putting down, right? Vexing. Vexing, obviously. My I'm sure I'm just imagining this stream with no audio and me just pulling out random shit from like off screen. I have it like up here, so I'm sure you can see my shadow just reaching on this. If I showed you the way I have this like layout of my room, it would make less sense. I'm not even kidding. I have a chair on a table with my drinks and an incense burner and like a cup that I use for the it just doesn't make any sense, man. I don't know why I set up my like streaming room like this. This was a poor, but you know, maybe it's just for comedic relief, just for myself. It's a little bit that I do just for me. Just for me. You guys will never see this, but I swear it's funny. I think this is big enough. Maybe I'll do it a little farther out so I can go bigger around. And then I proceed to not go farther out so I can make it bigger around. Great. Good. Right on the edge of the screen there. I hope you guys can't hear that, but my dogs are going crazy. I'm sure someone's at the door or something. My dogs. I got some dogs here. There we go. And we are cutting and we are dicing. I don't think I can make it bigger. I don't know if I don't have the skill of cutting to like eyeball a expanded version around the thing. I have to go with the trace. I have to go with that trace on. I never watched any Fate. This, all right. that was a major jump. But I like Fate Stay Night, Trace on, whatever. I never watched a single lick of Fate. I don't really know why. If you don't know, Fate is like a huge anime series that's also like a bunch of games. That's also like a bunch of cameos in other games. And to explain it very briefly, I don't know if I really can give it the justice, but it's basically kind of the authors just wanted to write, wanted an anime with a bunch of historical figures, and then they explained it by like having all these historical figures fight each other and be anime girls. I don't know where to start, man. Should I start in the games? Should I start in the shows? That's the tricky thing, I think, with any series that is an abbreviation of a game. Because games are so hard to adapt in any way. Like the Mario movie, with the Minecraft movie, for example. It's just so hard to adapt, like, years upon years of random story elements and shit not really making any sense into an hour or two of film. Same thing for, like, a 12-episode anime or whatever. I think that's kind of a difficult process. So, I guess, I don't even know. I don't know. It's one of those, like, mysteries of, once you've gotten into it, I'm sure you either like it or hate it. Just watch Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah, that's kind of... They're really trying to, like, start you off with the... Oh, I thought I lost the little blue circle. They're really trying to, like, start you off with the hitter, I hear. I've heard from a friend. But... who knows? There's a lot of series, actually, like that. No, I'm making it more oblong. I want to make it a circle. But if you can tell, it is not a circle. Ridiculous. I have more of like my chair sheddings. Weird. It's all like rubber plastic, and so it sticks, but it's also like, I don't know. It's like cellophane rubber. Like, cooking plastic, cellophane wrap. It's like that, but it's made out of rubber. And it's an unnatural hue. Oh, this reminds me of, have you heard of the story of this one inventor in like the Ottoman Empire or whatever, who invented plastic super early in human history, and basically gave a like demonstration of it to his king, or I think he was the emperor at the time, and he's like, "Look, Your Majesty, it's like it has the durability of some metals, but is able to be flexed and molded to our specifications." And then, like, the emperor at the time throws it against the ground as hard as he can, and it just like bounces off or whatever. And the emperor asks, "Who else knows of this? How to make this secret material?" And the inventor's like, "No one, sire. I came straight to you after inventing it." And then the emperor just murders him because it would make it such like a... You don't really think about it. Plastic is so stupidly useful in everything it does. Like, how that would be worth like heaps upon heaps of gold. And plastic is kind of annoying to... I don't even know how... Plastic is one of those things, I don't even know how it's made. Do you know how plastic is made? Because I don't. And that kind of shocks me. Like, it's such a prevalent thing in our modern lives. Like, I know how rubber's made from, like, the bark of rubber trees, or just, like, rubber trees in general. I know cork is made, like, other weird ingredients, also just wood. But I sort of know what plastic's made. I know that it's made of, like, fossil fuels. And then I also know... Yeah, I know it's made from oil. And I know it's a byproduct. I know how, like, how it looks in, like, a structural sense, where I'm not gonna draw on this, but I'll draw on this thing. on my little notepad here. I know this is just for you, Havoc. This is just for me and you, us chem heads. I know I don't know the exact formation, but I know it's just like a bunch of bonded carbon atoms, just like long ass strings of like hundreds of thousands of them, and then that's just like how it looks under a under like an electron microscope. I have no like. I know it's a byproduct, or now that you're saying it's a byproduct, okay, and I know it's made from oil previously. How is plastic made? Like, how is PVC made? I'm looking this up. How is plastic made? Okay. Wait. I'm looking up a. Okay, this sort of makes sense. I'm saving this image and I'm going to be putting it on stream. We're gonna be learning a little bit. Hopefully, if you're ever like your mind wanders, just pay attention to this. Read through this. All right, that it's like I don't have my little sun dude up. Holy shit! No one reminded me, guys. Really? No one reminded me. Now, damn. I usually forget some days. I think it's usually after I haven't streamed in a few days. Wow, it is not loading. I like. There we go. I clicked it right this time. Yeah, that's how I would have did it. Just quite a bit. What are you talking about? This is perfectly reasonable to what I was previously talking about. This is on topic, Havoc. Now, I want you to study this. This will be on the homework packet tonight, all right? There'll be a test on, say, Friday. I want you guys to know all these temperatures exactly. And then I want you to rank which ones you think, and have an essay written about which ones you think have the most impact on our modern day world. All right? Good. I'll be posting this in the Google Classroom just so you all know, and I'll have it just in the corner for you all to take a little peek at during stream. Fair? I hope you understand the severity of this. Nope. You're going straight back to the test, Havoc. Don't you forget it. This is a place of education and learning and nothing else. What else goes in space? What could go in space? You know what this requires? My brain juice. The butterscotch beer. Non-alcoholic. Holy shit. That made way more of a pop than... Oh, that was so loud. Oh, it's everywhere. The pop got like... It like was so pressured. Asteroids or meteors is good. It was so pressured. A bunch of like... Dust. Not dust. Like... Foam came out, or like particulates of this came out, and now my whole room smells like butterscotch beer. Okay. No glug glug glug. Wait, maybe here? It's pissing me off, dude. I am like normally I'm rather a fiend for like drinking drinks quite quickly, but I guess I'm savoring it weirdly. It's kind of growing on me actually. I have brown paper over yonder. So give me one moment. I'll be talking, but I don't know if you can hear me that well. But the flavor was very strong previously, and it still is strong. Don't get me wrong, but the here's the big piece of brown. This is the only I don't have like any small construction paper of brown. Flavor's kind of growing on me. I'm not gonna lie with you. Kind of jamming with it, just a tad. I'll be cutting from the warped side, and you might be like, why are all these large pieces of construction paper all warped and like messed up? Because we didn't. So that these pieces of construction paper have been in like storage for, I want to say, like over a decade. It's been quite a while since anyone has touched any of these things for anything at all. But just for the big pieces, the plastic that they were I'm not speaking correctly. Please let me recuperate. Okay. The plastic that they were wrapped in wasn't fully sealed. It had like a little cut in it. This is what we'll be cutting the meteors out of. And I'll throw this thing back to where it came from. Ah! My seat almost fell over. I'm a whole mess today. Jesus. Ow. My blister hurts. But so there was a little opening in the plastic that these things were wrapped in, and I guess some water got on it, and some of the pages were just straight up unrecoverable, so I threw some out, but most are just like a little warped. Like this is a little warped here, but I'm sure it just gives it character, you know what I mean? Gives it a little bit of character. I don't know what I should keep now that I have so many things. Like previously I was gonna have the stars in the foreground, but now that I have so many, and I made more stars like off stream, now that I have like look at this whole packet. I have planets, I have a rocket ship, I have now hopefully some meteors coming. I think I'll keep the stars in the background and have all this stuff in the foreground just like shifting around. You know what I mean? And meteors, I want to be like weird. I want them to be different from each other. I don't want them to all be like uniform shapes. Like the stars, I had to make a ton of them, but I also had to make them, I wanted to make them a little different each. And I did that by like making short stacks of like different sizes and different shapes of stars. But I think these I'll just like crack out a general circular shape and not really focus on it much. And I think that will make it each one a little bit unique on its own. Boom. Look at that. Meteor. Right there. Meteor here at Bob's Meteor Emporium. We also have barbecue in the back because it's a meteor. It's almost there, dude. It's almost in my mind, but I chose to say no to it, I guess. Whatever. I am kind of wasting a lot of paper here. I think. Do I have the same? Wait, give me a second. I do. So I've had the same trash bag. This is gonna be a little like peculiar to talk about, but I've had the same trash bag in for all these paper streams. So I think instead of wasting all this paper and just chucking it all out, I think I'll just like make confetti or like use it as kindling for a fire. It's getting cold out. Maybe I'll use it as kindling for a fire or something. So I'm like straight up not using a majority of the paper that I have acquired. I don't want to be too eco unfriendly. Okay, I lied a little bit. Some of these are going to be uniform, I guess. That's fine though. It's all right because I said it would be cool. Oh, can you guys? I don't know if you can hear the vacuum in the background. It's someone's cleaning, I suppose. Someone's tidying up. Ah, don't lose those. I just looked good in front of the camera by saying I'll use them as kindling. I can't lose them until after stream. But anyways, I'm pumped. Want to be like, why? Why, Art? Are you so pumped? Well, I'm happy to tell you. I have a bunch of reasons to be pumped, actually. And I think you've heard a few of them before, but I have nothing that is quite catching my off-topic mind yet, so I'll go over them once more for those in the back stadium. But one, Christmas is here. Super pumped. Two, don't got a lot of work because, you know, Christmas is here. Super pumped. And three, big old triple. It's snowing, man. The weather outside is delightful. And hopefully, due to all this paper, the fire, weather outside is delightful. And the fire is so also delightful, I guess. I stole the delightful rhyme from the fire, I think. What should I do to make these? Because these meteors kind of look like poop. I'm not going to lie with you. They do a little bit look like poop. I don't know how to, like, not make them look like poop. But we'll see. We'll see. There we go. Calm. We're almost done. We're almost done with these meteors. And I think we've done quite a bit in just 47 minutes. Damn! After not streaming for a while, 47 minutes seems like an eternity, dude. Seems like I've been here all month. Just talking about plastics and crap. Ooh, I gotta... Speaking of nothing at all, I gotta add festivities around the stream. Know what I mean? I saw Fawn, my streaming acquaintance, or whatever. I'm not gonna get into the semantics. We're co-workers, you see. We're streaming co-workers. But anyways, she has a little tree somewhere, and I was like, I mean, I've been doing this bit of having like a picture up, and I've been like describing random things and like using the picture as sort of a reinforcement of that. But I need to have some holiday decorations on board. I think I'm missing that. Speaking of that, I probably should make a stage for my performances out of construction paper as well, I think I'll do that off stream. I think that I'll leave that as a surprise for when we get to the caroling stream. Because I'll make a little like stage, because all the world is but a stage to me. Was that Napoleon? Whatever. No, that was Shakespeare. It wasn't Napoleon. What are you, stupid? Stupid? Boom. And those are the asteroids. I think. Yeah, they look asteroidish. And if I have them just like floating around, they look asteroidy. But, oh shoot. There we go. Look at them all in place like that. Looking rather good. What the hell was that? Okay, I got it. Ooh. Might have to check up there. Who knows? I mean, I have all this stuff in here. Whoa. I'm hearing a lot of noises from beyond this room. I wonder that is. Who knows? I don't really know what else could be in space, man. What else could be in space? I think I've been very like weirdly. This is kind of, if you can see the shadow, this is rather cinematic, like a little bit. I'm like stroking my massive beard because I'm so grizzled and manly or whatever. But I'm like trying to think what it is, and you can kind of see the shadow of it through shadowy stuff. I don't know what else goes in. I think we've literally gotten everything, and I don't know yet how I'm going to be taking the pictures. So maybe short stream today. I think we had a good stream. Otherwise, a bunch of people popped in. I was very surprised, but yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, so I guess I'm gonna do a little bit of short stream to like get in the swing of things. Because what else am I gonna do? But you know what I'm talking about. One last one for the road. Holy shit, it's so loud. One last sip for the road. Maybe it makes a glug 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 just for y'all at home. Wait, can I do a... Well, it's kind of full. I don't think that's gonna work, but... No, it didn't do the glug glug glug. Whatever. One last sip for the road. I hope you, and I'm talking to you, had fun. Today was a little short. Today was a little... just like getting things prepped for the final day of shooting, where I'm gonna be shooting the movie, hopefully in one day. I don't think taking pictures is gonna be that hard. Famous last words. But I had fun. I hope you all had fun. If you didn't have fun, sorry, I guess. I don't know. And happy holidays. I don't want to be just like a Christmas head as a streamer being like, oh, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy... Shows my ignorance. I don't even know what else is like a wintry holiday. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go through the list. Screw it. We have time. What are holidays this time of year? Look at that. Today's an up and coming holidays. Okay. Today is Pan-American Aviation Day. It's the White Brothers day. On the 21st is the December solstice. On the 22nd is the last day of Chanukah. I guess it's a Jewish holiday. On the 24th is Christmas Eve. On the 25th is Christmas Day. On the 26th is Kwanzaa, the first day. The 26th is also day after Christmas, if you want to do a little bit of math there. The 30th is Ashbatavan. Happy Ashbatavan, coming up on the 30th. 31st is New Year's Eve. The 1st is New Year's Day, and the 2nd is New Year's holiday. Florida? Why does Florida celebrate New Year's holiday? Whatever. But, and then it goes on. Actually, I had no clue. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. Someone dropped something upstairs. I didn't know that there were so many damn holidays, and you can just, like, look them up. But happy Wright Brothers Day as well. I'll see y'all in the next one, hopefully. Bye-bye. And... recording. Happy Pan-American Aviation Day. I know that's sort of White Brothers Day, but Wright Brothers Day. Not to White Brothers Day. It's a W, whatever. It's weird WR words, WH words are weird. Don't come at me. You know what? Screw you. That got a good chuckle out of me. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye-bye.